Oh, she's stalking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Monana made it back into the tree, but this lioness is now investigating the bottom of the tree. No, 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 no. The lion is taking her carcass. All the while her little cub is beneath the lion. Well, hello again. We are still here in the Karana concession in the Okavango Delta, and yesterday some of the guides came and told us that they had actually followed Monana, the female leopard that has the cubs, to a carcass in a tree, and they actually found her with one of the cubs. So it seems like she's brought the cubs to this place. We came here to check it out, and now we found her. She's lying in the grass, but so far no sign of the cubs. So we're going to keep a lookout, but we're going to sit here for a little while, and it's quite chilly. So we're staying bundled up while we do. Well, there she is. She's looking quite intently into the grass. So we're wondering if maybe, we don't know if both cubs are here. Only one cub was seen. And so we're wondering if maybe that cub is pottering around here. And that's maybe what she's looking out for, because otherwise she seems fairly relaxed. There are some lions also calling in the distance, but I think they're far enough away that she's not super concerned at the moment. There in the tree is what's left of that carcass that she's had. So it seems like she's had this carcass for around 2 days now, and it's a little bit difficult to tell, but it's actually a warthog. So it must have been a fairly large warthog to last her that long, but I don't think she's going to be here much longer, which is why we wanted to come quite quickly this morning and see if we could find her. The last time we saw her, she was actually hunting, but she was unsuccessful. But the fact that she's brought at least one of her cubs here means she wants them to start tasting meat. So it looks like she's heading towards the base of the tree. She might try and jump up there. Or she's calling. Maybe she's gone to call the cub. So she's calling very, very softly. One of the reasons will be that the cub is probably very close by. Another reason is that she doesn't want to alert anything else in the area to the fact that she's got a cub here. Especially with lions calling all around. Oh, it's in the tree. The cub's in the tree. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, no way. Oh my goodness, guys. This is so special. Look at her playing. Another cub's not coming. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. I'm just going to sit very still and quite quietly. Can you see that little tail flick from Mum? And the way she keeps jutting her face out. Here comes the cub, here comes the cub. Oh. No way. You have no idea how special this is. And look at how the little one's so curious about us. Oh my goodness. So that explains Mum's behavior quite a lot. So that tail flick, that jutting her face into the air that I was mentioning earlier, was her getting a little bit playful and trying to attract the cub's attention towards coming out into the open. Bear in mind it's not super open, but very open for this cub that's probably been stashed away in a hollow of a tree and in termite mounds and in bushes for the first 2 months of its life. But she's also teaching it very valuable lessons. This truly is such a privilege to witness. But at the same time, also putting it in its place. Showing it that Mom's still the boss here. It's chasing her tail. So this is interesting. Mum seems to be getting a little bit anxious now. Not from us being here, I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if she's maybe smelt something, or maybe those lions that are calling, they're not super far from where we are right now. Oh, she's going to go up the tree. Those lions that are calling are not very far from us. Where did you say that you think they are, Barden?
By the airstrip.
By the
airstrip.
Monana airstrip. So they're not far from where we are now, which means she might be getting a little bit anxious. There they go calling again. So I think she wants to get a better idea and a better sense of where they are, what they're doing, whether they're moving and whether they're coming towards her, or if they're just calling. She's now left the little one on the floor though. And this little one is trying to find out, how do I get back to Mum? You can just see movement in the grass every now and then. It's playing with a piece of grass by itself. So Mum is still watching ever so carefully. She keeps checking on the youngster every now and then, who's just playing around in amongst the very long grass. We can only see movement of the grass every now and then, really. Oh, a bit of a scratch and a yawn from Mum. She needs to fulfill her motherly duties and just make sure it's safe before she decides what her next move is. I feel like this is quite a classic picture of Africa. This is kind of the image that you see in all the magazines and all the wildlife documentaries. So it looks like Mum's gone back to feed a little bit, get a bit more sustenance. So I'm just watching this little one. Oh, there it's in the tree. Look at that. It's not a very good climber yet. And that's probably why it hasn't been able to get back up to Mum. It's not really sure how to get back up there just yet. Look at that. It's finally got back up. No way. Look at it going to Mum. It's like, Mum, I want some breakfast too. I think it really wants to play with her, but it's not really sure how to without falling out the tree. You can see it's not as comfortable as Mum is. Do you see how it lay down on the branch? Oh, it's giving soft little calls to Mum. It's like, please, Mum. I want to see what you're eating. Now, if this little one was a little bit more adept at climbing trees, you'd find it probably wouldn't even hesitate. It would run between Mum's legs and try and get in there. It's not really sure how to get where Mum is. It's going higher into the tree. There we go, there it comes. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So what we are seeing right now could be this little one's first, or one of its first tastes of meat. And that is going to set its course for life. Look at how it's even trying to pull the skin of that warthog. A little bit tricky to see. But it's doing its best. Imagine with those tiny little teeth. But that's why Mum has brought this cub here. And that's why I hate to say it, but it worries me that there is only one, because I find it extremely unlikely that she would only bring one to this carcass if the other was still alive. Look at how Mum's watching over that little one. She's like, are you okay there? Just checking. Also making sure maybe that it's not going to fall out the tree, because look at how it's using its whole body to pull chunks off of that carcass. Look, you can actually see the effort coming all the way through the tail as well when it pulls. There's Mum relaxing on the tree. Still listening to those lions calling. I think she's actually positioned herself that way so that she can get a better sense of where they are. But you can see how relaxed she is. Look at that leg hanging over the side of the tree. Super relaxed. I can't reiterate enough how special this sighting is. It's definitely not every day that we get to experience this, and that this mother would actually let us into her world like this. It's got a lot more strength than I anticipated for such a little thing. Because if I had to estimate, I mean, this cub being as big as it is is maybe only 2 months old. It's very small. It's getting frustrated. Look. It's trying so hard to pull that piece off and it just can't get to it. She's a lot more relaxed than she was earlier. Now she can watch the cub at all times. She knows where it is. All she has to do is open her eyes. She'll have to be alert all the time. Whether it's listening, watching, smelling. Especially with this cub out and about, she needs to know what's in the area. Look at that, it wants to climb down the tree and Mum's like, nope. Being all lovey-dovey. It's like, no, you're gonna learn how to get around me. Oh, looks like it may have found a way. Oh, there's a little ear poking out over Mum's tail. There we go. Look at that. Look at how it's starting to play with her tail. Oh my goodness. It's very intrigued by Mum's tail, I must admit. It's probably one of the reasons she's actually wiggling it around a little bit more. Oh, maybe not. Look at her face. Oh my goodness. I actually cannot believe it. Oh, Mum spotted something. So it looks like there's just some zebra having a bit of a rough and tumble over there. Mum noticed. But other than that, not much going on. Oh, look at that. Look at how Mum's hissing. I think she's very concerned with those zebra. She's not really certain what to do. She's a bit nervous about the fact that they're around when her little one is here. A zebra can very easily kill a little leopard cub, so she needs to be wary of them coming any closer. It's also almost like she gave that cub one little sign and it's now disappeared into the tree. Obviously in the hollow that it came out of originally, because it disappeared at the exact point where I saw it emerge from earlier. So Barden has just spotted this lion hunting the zebra. Oh my goodness, no wonder Mum is so nervous. So this lioness just came out of nowhere. So Mum suddenly ran out the tree, because in that tree it's very exposed, but also she wants to keep better watch on where this lioness is. So those zebra have just taken off in a cloud of dust, so that lioness must be after them. But I think she may have given up. The zebra still running. Yeah, you can just make out her head there. On the other hand, the leopard appeared on the termite mound. So there you can see she's watching everything that's going on from this very high point. So we had just pushed forward to try and figure out where she went, and the next thing she jumped up next to us. But you can see how intent she is. She really wants to watch that lioness. So I don't think it's going to be long now. She wants to see where those lionesses are. Barden says he's actually spotted 2 of them, so it's not just one lioness. But they are headed straight for us, which I am not liking. Oh, guys, I don't like this. I really hope they change direction soon. So she's actually just used our vehicle for cover. She's slinking away into the grass. She may very well try and lead those lions away from her cub. She knows that her cub is in the tree. It's as safe as it's going to get. And so her best option is to actually try and disappear. The wind is blowing in a direction that she should be okay in terms of the lions not being able to smell the carcass, which is a great thing. But she needs to get out of here. Look at how close they're getting. Oh my goodness. I feel like I can't breathe. Oh, they're coming straight for her. Oh no. I actually can't think straight right now. I'm too nervous. Oh, that lioness is heading straight for where she was. Oh no, she's coming to the tree. The lion. Oh, she's stalking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Monana made it back into the tree, but this lioness is now investigating the bottom of the tree. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Oh, my heart. Oh no. No, please don't climb. Please don't climb up there. No, 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 no. She smelt the carcass. She knows that it's up there. Now she's trying to get to it. Oh my goodness. Lion, please just take the carcass and go. I can't take this. The situation we're in right now is that the leopard is up in the top of the tree. The lion is taking her carcass. All the while her little cub is beneath the lion. Oh, here comes the other lioness. Oh, please don't you climb up there too. Now lions are not very great climbers, so it could take a while before this lioness decides where she wants to go and how she wants to get down. But this is an easy meal for them. Oh my goodness. My heart can't take this, guys. She is now eating this carcass directly over where the cub is hiding. I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm so stressed. So you can really see how this lioness actually could not care less about the fact that there's a female leopard treed up above her. She is so much bigger than this leopard that it's not even really a competition. So you can't actually see her from this angle, but she's directly in the middle of that very top cluster of branches. Probably also having to try balance against the wind because those branches are not really strong enough to hold her weight, but if she falls out of this tree now, There's another lioness at the bottom waiting for her, so she's got to be super careful. Look at how this lioness is patiently waiting at the bottom. Although she kind of did it to herself because she blocked the exit for the other lioness. Oh, I really wish this lioness would just get out the tree. And look at how little of this carcass is left. Oh, there goes most of the carcass onto the floor. But there's not even enough there for the other lioness to eat. She's not even eating. She's just lying there sleeping. But she's only got that one little leg left. So hopefully it won't be too long now. Oh no. No, don't go looking for the leg. Don't go looking for the leg. No, forget about the leg, lion, please. No. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't breathe. She dropped that warthog leg and it went straight into the crevice where that cub is. And now she's trying to get it. I'm really just hoping that she hasn't smelt the cub. Oh, the other lioness has now gotten up to eat. So maybe it's fallen to the floor. Oh no, come on, lion, just give up. The best thing that this cub can do now is just not move and not make a sound. Then there's nothing that mum can do. She just has to sit by and watch and hope that that cub is well hidden enough in a crevice that this lion just can't get to it. Because the more mum fights back as well, the more these lions are going to try and get that cub out of the crevice. Because they know they can take mum, especially with the two of them. But even one lioness against this leopard, she doesn't stand a chance. Oh, thank goodness. I don't think my heart could take much more. Having said that, these lions are still not gone. There's still one lioness feeding at the base of the tree. So these leopards are not out of the woods yet. But we're one step closer. Still looking for every last tidbit that they can find. But hopefully this is the end of this saga. And they leave peacefully. There we go, the other lioness is up. Good signs. I think she's realized already that there's not much left. And so she is actually following her partner. Great news for the leopards. So there you can just make out this leopard coming slowly down the tree. She's watching very carefully where those lions went. Because she knows that those lions can't have gone far. It's been a very short amount of time since they left. She may not necessarily be able to see them, but she knows the direction they went in. But because she can't see them, she needs to make sure that she stays hidden. Obviously they know she's up in the tree, but if she draws attention to herself again, they may very well come back. They were distracted by the fact that she had a carcass. If she hadn't had that carcass, things may have ended very differently for this leopard. So she needs to be extra cautious now. She can't just make any sudden movements. She needs to think about what she needs to do next. A little bit of a phlegm and grimace there. So she was just opening her lips up and running the scent of the lions through what's called a Jacobson's organ on the top of her mouth, which basically is helping her to differentiate all sorts of signals from the smell of those lions. There she comes, just checking inside the hollow. I love how cautious she is. She's not getting distracted, which is a good thing. She can't afford to get distracted, especially with a cub down there. There's the little one. Oh, fantastic. How incredible is that? Yay, it survived. That is just amazing. It's like, Mum, wait, I just survived a lion attack. Where are you going? Oh, and look at how nervous this little one is, and I don't blame it at all. That must have been utterly terrifying. Quite honestly, I would have felt the same. I would have also wanted to crawl underneath Mom's belly for some comfort. Look at how tiny it is compared to Mum. It's like, Mom, come on, I'm scared. Don't leave me. Oh, there we go. She's got the cub in her mouth. And it looks like she's going to carry it back towards the den. How special is that? Off she goes. How do you feel, Barden, after all of that?
Wow, very amazing to see that. So she's tried by all means to go to a place where it's much safer, where she can hide her cubs. We don't know, another cub maybe is dead or still there, but we'll see what at the end of the day is.
What a phenomenal sighting that was. My heart is still beating out of my chest. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. I'm just so glad that both of those leopards are safe. That was touch and go for a minute.